streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. Well, a Bloomer man is in jail after police say he broke into a home while armed with a rifle. Authorities say residents called 911 Friday night to report a burglary in progress and possible gunfire. They then escaped as the suspect entered the house. Investigators say security video showed the man going through a shattered glass door while carrying a rifle. Officers later found him at a home in Rusk County where he was taken into custody. Police say the suspect, who is yet to be named, knew the victims and they do not believe there's a threat to the public. A new Badger Battleground poll shows Democrat David Crowley with an early edge in Wisconsin's race for governor. The Milwaukee County executive leads Republican Congressman Tom Tiffany 48 to 44% among 500 likely general election voters. Despite early polling, experts say it will be a close race with the November election still months away.
It's a little early to do a poll. I'll say that. Each side has some pluses and negatives, which is going to, frankly, in my opinion, make it for a very close and interesting race.
The general election will take place on November 3rd. Well, Art, it sounds like we might have some fog to watch out for on our morning commute. How's it looking?
Yeah, a little bit of fog coming in. It's between 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning will be the heaviest fog in the area here. We're also going to be seeing, I don't know why my graphics aren't showing up here, but anyway, we're going to hold on to how this all shapes up. We're going to hold on to the possibility of, again, 69 degrees right now for La Crosse, 65 degrees as you get into Eau Claire. We'll hold on to the possibility of this, though, leaning into at least Winona, 66 degrees. And, of course, it feels like 66 degrees. You'll get into, right now, your temperatures are middle to upper 50s. Getting into the middle 60s in the forecast, possibly upper 60s all the way to near 70 degrees. We'll go into the overnight hours. I should say you'll hold on to at least some clearing skies leading into nighttime, holding on to 10 o'clock with mostly clear skies. Similar conditions for La Crosse as well as you get right back into it. Then we have the fog, as I mentioned before, around, say, 5 o'clock to 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning. That would be the heaviest fog, around 6 miles visibility or less. Holding on to how this all shapes up. We go through your Monday, where you're looking at 6 a.m. with fog, clouds about partly cloudy, getting to mostly clear skies to finish out your day. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how it all shapes up for the day, and of course the rainfall that's coming up later on for your Monday.
Sounds good. Always gotta love technology, right?
Tell me about
Thanks,
it, right?
Art.
Yeah.
Friends and family gathered today for a bowling send-off as a local team of breast cancer survivors gets ready for a journey overseas. News 8 Now's JDS McGee has the story.
The Mississippi Sisters are getting ready to roll out of La Crosse, and their next adventure will take them all the way across the Atlantic to France. For this Dragon Boat team, years of paddling together will soon take them somewhere new. The team is made up entirely of breast cancer survivors, each with their own journey to the water.
I am so excited to go to France. Every one of us is a survivor. We have all different journeys. We have been blessed with the fact that we are all survivors. So to leave and to go to France is all of our dreams come true.
And when they arrive, they won't be alone. The sisters will join about 4,500 breast cancer survivors from over 30 countries for educational events, social gatherings, and 2 days of dragon boat racing. For the sisters, it's a chance to connect and compete, all while representing La Crosse on an international stage.
La Crosse is one of the most beautiful places in the entire world, and so to travel to another beautiful part of the world representing our local community is an absolute honor.
And while they're heading to France ready to compete, they say this adventure is about more than who crosses the finish line first.
This journey represents family, faith, and just a foundation of survivorship. We want to compete, we want to do the best that we can, but we have already won. So that's really great. We've already won our race.
These sisters will head to France for the event on August 24th. Reporting in La Crosse, JDS McGee, News 8 Now.
All right, very cool story. Thank you, JDS. Well, today in Cashton, the latest way to beat the heat was built with everyone in mind. The city celebrated its new All Abilities Splash Pad, a place where kids of all abilities can cool off and play together. The new splash pad was designed to make summer play more accessible for the whole community.
Our park has lots of different activities out here, from family reunions to school functions to Farm Bureau picnics, and it gives the kids something else to do when the adults are maybe having a meeting.
I think it's so amazing that such a small town like this can bring people of all kinds together.
And if you'd like to bring your kiddos and check it out, the splash pad's regular hours will be 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's through September. Families in La Crosse had a chance to stock up for the school year and win some big prizes at Myrick Park earlier today. The La Crosse Give Back Festival brought free school supplies, family activities, and raffles to the park. The event offered school supplies for local students, along with free drinks, toys, and raffle tickets for everyone who attended.
There's so many pressures in this life. There's so many hardships that everyone's going through. There's so much pain that people are experiencing. And so we're coming into these communities with so much fun, with prizes, and with the Word of God to change lives and transform them.
Organizers also delivered a message of hope to visitors ahead of the new school year. A ride on the Rotary Lights Kitty Express came with a chance to give back in downtown La Crosse today. The Sunday market collected food and cash donations to help stock pantries for local families. Shoppers and families were asked to bring non-perishable items from peanut butter and canned goods to pasta, rice, and breakfast items, and little ones could hop on the train.
The train is from Rotary Lights. Rotary Lights' mission is to feed the hungry, so it all makes sense. Downtown Main Street supports Rotary Lights, so I want to support the businesses by having the train here for the kids.
And today's food drive was all part of a family-friendly day at the Sunday market. The Old West came to life in Viroqua this weekend. Wild West Days celebrated 30 years with some rodeo action, family fun, and a look back at frontier history today. Visitors could check out a ranch rodeo, grab a bite to eat, shop local vendors, and even watch reenactments designed to bring the Old West to life.
The thing that unifies America is the history of the West, because at one time Wisconsin was the Wild West back in the 1830s. And that theme unifies all the people that came here.
Today's festivities were part of a 3-day event for families, and it's a long-standing Viroqua tradition. Still to come, a local chef is sharing wisdom on how to sustainably create some delicious food. We'll have this week's eyepiece after the break.
Hi, my name is Levi, and this is Maxwell White Water Conditioning Tip 48. Hard water causes scale buildup, dry skin, and stained laundry. If you see these signs, call us at 608-781-8088.
In Winona, your perfect stay starts at Hotel 44 North. Stay in the heart of downtown with elegant rooms and spacious suites with kitchenettes, ideal for work, play, or a little of both. Wake up to breathtaking river and bluff views. Then hit the trail, shops, and waterfront just steps away. After the adventure, relax in the pool or sauna, recharge in the fitness center, or toast the night at Latitude Bar and Lounge. Hotel 44 North. Comfort, style, and hometown charm.
Talk is cheap. Pandering politician Tom Tiffany pretends he's anything but a congressman with a MAGA agenda. The truth? Tiffany's agenda is so radical that even Republicans say he's part of a group of legislative terrorists in Congress. He supported January 6 rioters, voted to slash Social Security services, and co-sponsored a bill to ban abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest. Tom Tiffany's real agenda is too extreme.
In the TV business, when referring to what's next, we call it a tease. And no one teases local sports better than Ken Kozorowski.
Coming up next in sports, get ready to grapple. The Bucks, Badgers, a battle on the hardwood. Live to fight another day. It's back. The News 8 play of the week. Conference clashes.
And no one covers sports better than Jacob Lenzendorf. The better sports option. News 8 Now Sports. Every weeknight at 6 and 10.
Don't wait for better water. With Maxwell White Water Conditioning, you get water you will feel good about. With every sip, every bath, every day. And easy financing to make it happen now. Call today and start enjoying better water tomorrow.
A local day camp is serving up a lesson in sustainability, one tasty bite at a time. News 8 photographer John Hayes shows us what these young chefs are cooking up in this week's eyepiece.
But I've seen just how much they enjoy it. Kids love learning new things, and especially when it's something they can take home, I think they get so much more out of it. They're making the taco seasonings so that they can learn how to purchase bulk seasonings and make their own mixes. This saves a lot of money, and it actually is a really sustainable practice. So using jars that have been used for other things, and they're putting seasoning that they made themselves into it. They're learning that just from various things around the house, you can make something that you use probably weekly with your family.
For me, I just wanted to learn how to cook a little better.
I'm sure families, I guess my family cooks tacos a lot, making taco seasoning. They get to bring that home and actually use it in their cooking, and they get to see the impact of what they just did. Along with the tacos they're making for lunch, they'll be shopping for all their own food. That's a part of living sustainably, is learning where food comes from, how much things cost, and ultimately how to grocery shop, how to choose which fruit is the best.
Probably just being with friends, just trying new things, and I just hope to have fun.
Next time they go to the grocery store, oh, this is where I buy the bulk spices. These are things that I actually used at camp and now I'm using at home.
Okay, very cool. I'll have to get the recipe. And the kids from the day camp say that they hope to be able to cook dinner for their parents one day. Still ahead on your weekend news, this tropical storm is rolling into the Big Island, where a state of emergency is in effect. Up next.
Then we're going to have the possibility of some Monday storms coming into the forecast. We'll talk about that when I return in just a moment.
Support local businesses by shopping at Bean Juice in Jackson Plaza. Start your day off right with fresh coffee roasted in-house. Open since 2002, Bean Juice is a woman-owned company. Enjoy a cup of comfort in a relaxed atmosphere for an elevated coffee experience. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
Where you been, Hank?
Little field research. Show them what we got.
Check this out. Looks like America is loving Ford quality.
And J.D. Power backs it up.
Ford is #1 in new vehicle quality, and F-Series are America's best-selling trucks.
Great deals, crazy good capability.
America, this is what summer's all about. Get 0% APR for 36 months and $1,000 toward your down payment on select Ford vehicles, plus a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. Choose American Waterworks.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Our Congress spending like drunken sailors, blowing America's budget with every bomb blast overseas, billions and billions. And Congressman Derek Van Orden voted for it all. As the war drives gas and grocery prices through the roof, Derek Van Orden, billions on bombs. Everyday Wisconsinites drowning in bills and high prices. Call Congressman Van Orden before all the money is gone. Tell him we can barely afford our gas and groceries. Start getting costs down now.
It's an easy puzzle to solve. The one app your phone can't live without. Bringing you local news, sports, streaming video, and a lot more. The News 8 Now app. Get it today. Oh, and good job on the puzzle.
Support local businesses by using Meridian Marketing Services in Jackson Plaza. From creative marketing and branding to digital solutions and promotional products, Meridian is committed to helping local businesses thrive. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Minnesota is facing a drought and it's getting worse. The latest conditions show nearly half the state is dealing with severe drought. WCCO's Frankie McLister shows us how it's impacting farmers.
At All Good Organics in Lino Lakes,
this has been in our family for 160 years.
Butch Cardinal and his family have tended to these fields for generations, but this year has him keeping a closer eye on his crops and the sky above him.
It's dry.
And he knows all too well the signs of drought on his farm.
This part here is this is too dry. I can't get
hardly any moisture out of that to plant anything in there.
Compare this to the droughts I've seen in my, 63 years. This is probably in the top 5 of worse. If we don't get rain, it's going to be moving up.
Drought conditions have spread across much of Minnesota. Here's the most recent drought map compared to the same time just last year, with some of the state's driest conditions in central and northern Minnesota. The lack of rain this year forced Butch to scale back.
Knowing that we're going to have the lack of rain for the rest of the growing season, we're not going to be doing too much more direct seeding into the ground. It's a thing that we can't keep up with.
When the rain doesn't come, Butch brings it himself.
Big expense to irrigate. I got probably 10 acres that I'm trying to keep alive and watering.
Even with all that extra water, the crops aren't growing like they normally would.
Things are going to dry out, and it's just going to be part of life for a while. That's farming.
More expenses and less coming out.
We're going to take a pretty big financial hit and just hopefully we'll survive.
With photojournalist Ray Campos, Frankie McClister, WCCO News.
Well, the nation's eyes are on the big island of Hawaii. The rain and wind continues amidst tropical storm Lala. The governor of Hawaii has declared a state of emergency, and at least one person has been killed as a result of the severe weekend weather. As of midday today, tens of thousands of Hawaiian residents remained without power.
Our biggest concern is about the wind. It is about power outages and the ramifications from that.
It's been a pretty challenging experience, just all these trees are down with on top of wires, so we're just hoping emergency crews get to us.
Forecasters with the National Hurricane Center said Lala is expected to weaken overnight and into Monday, but will still pack a punch. Let's look at some of the weather across the nation. Now let's hand over meteorologist Art Jarrett for a look at our local forecast.
All right, in the next few days, we'll have some rainfall in the forecast, so those farmers will have a little bit of light rainfall, not much getting into the forecast there, but as we lead into it, you're going to see the time lapse what we've had since Sunday this morning going all the way through it here. Clouds came through. Also, the flag, we had a little bit of breezy winds out there as well. Then it started to clear out for us getting into the Sunday to finish out by the evening. We're holding on right now to a lighter winds in the forecast, holding on to this though. We get into more moisture is on the way. Possibly you can see a little batch of that right there. Also, another warm front is on the way too, so that doesn't really help much, right? You get back here, that moisture that we've been dealing with for the last few days, it's starting to work its way out of the region, and of course, we'll see dry conditions still lingering for us as well. We'll get into it here. Take a look. Look around 69 degrees right now. Calm conditions, 65 degrees out there in Eau Claire. Calm conditions as well, about 3 miles per hour, possibly holding on to 66 degrees once you get into west-northwest winds around 3. So it's pretty calm out there in Menominee. It's been like that for the last few days for them as well. Hey, we'll get into this though. The moisture coming out of the desert southwest, continuing on, working up into the Denver, the Rockies, all the way up into the northern plains as well. Moisture coming in off the Pacific is still helping out with more moisture on the way. Of course, you see a couple of slots here with the drier air in between. You can see it right there as well over Minnesota, and it is on the moisture is on the way. St. Louis was picking up about a 70% chance of showers today, all the way back towards areas by Indiana and, of course, Ohio. Lighter moisture here, believe it or not, good for them, but you get right back into areas by Kentucky, getting into at least another round of about 70% chances of rainfall on the way. So we'll get a little batch of that coming our way as well. As you can hold on, you can see as we go right through it. This model has changed. It's almost a little bit frustrating to see how much has changed here. You get up by Russ Lake holding on to a little moisture coming back again. Possibly it was supposed to be over there by Eau Claire, but it's now by the Twin Cities. We finish out, bring that a little bit closer. It goes down towards Mankato, then works its way right back into portions of Buffalo County as well, and then it kind of drops down to Rochester, slips over towards Winona, and Black River Falls has maybe a sprinkler or two. You get to Winona, similar conditions as well. Then we see that go right by La Crosse as well, kind of bumping us with a little taste of a little bit of light moisture. Then eventually it works back into the western side of the river, and eventually it comes back towards La Crosse, getting into Black River Falls, I should say down to areas by Viroqua, and then down to Vernon County, Crawford County, to have a little bit more so of that Richland County picking up a little light moisture as well, possibly even Sparta getting a touch of that. And then we finish out. Tuesday comes around, we dry out a little bit, holding on to the clouds widespread. More moisture is on the way. You can see it coming in for Tuesday. This was supposed to come in after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but you see the time slot, 12:40 in the afternoon, so it's around the noon hour. Rainfall is here. It's light to moderate with some showers, possibly maybe a storm or two. Rochester, Winona, down to La Crosse, picking up some of that too. Then it tracks out to the east somewhat. It gets down to areas right by Richland County, and of course it gets all the way down back towards Black River Falls for a taste of some light moisture. We're also looking at Monday, 50s, 60s, 70s, a little bit on the cooler side, maybe some 80s in there too. Then we'll lean right into how this all shapes up, going right back into tonight. Your forecast is the 50s. I'm talking low 50s to the I'll call it low 60s in the forecast, leaning into that, so a little bit cooler. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s to around the 81 degree mark for Monday for the day, and eventually we'll see some 60s, 70s, and some 80s rolling in the picture, leading into the forecast for your Tuesday. You're looking at more of those 70s, around 75 degrees to about the low 80s in the forecast there. A little bit of mugginess kind of dealing with it. That mugginess will go all the way through Tuesday, and finishing out, holding on to Wednesday, you're going to be seeing at least 70s widespread in the forecast for you there. And as we go into the next few days, look for this. Monday night showers, Tuesday showers in the morning, in the daytime possibly, getting into drier conditions for Wednesday and Thursday, and then more showers on Friday.
Okay, but there's still some time for those kids who are heading back to school to get out, play in the sunshine.
Of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the pool, get all your summer activities
But
in.
unlike what that lady did in Hawaii, you don't want to be. If there are any down lines, power lines, or anything, please don't go out.
That is true. All right, thanks, Art. Coming up next in sports, an update from LA as the Brewers close out their series with the Dodgers. Plus, the latest from Packers training camp and what Coach LaFleur is looking for from his cornerbacks. Kate is in next with sports.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day.
This Monday, one day only. Earn a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40. That's a 20-cent fuel saver for every $40 you spend in-store and online. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
I look around at my neighborhood. The original farm families are all gone.
Well, that's part of, why I'm running for Congress. I'm more of a moderate. I feel like people in D.C. really left working class folks behind.
Yeah, got to have people in the middle. I'm voting on trust. Not that I'm a genius or nothing. I just know that your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, I think we need people to work across the aisle to actually get things done.
And I think you'll be persistent.
I'm Rebecca Cook, and I approve this message.
Listen up, Wisconsin. There's always something exciting in the mix with games from the Wisconsin Lottery. And we're bringing the game day energy with Packers Fast Play and Scratch Games. Prices range from $1 to $10 with a bonus drawing for a chance to win 4 season tickets for a year. And so many other Packers prizes. Available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
What home improvement delivers the highest return on investment? A new garage door. And the perfect door is a genuine overhead door, made to last right here in the USA for over 100 years. Overhead Door has been the leader in exceptional design and quality materials installed by trained, experienced professionals. Find your perfect door. Visit our showroom or go online to choose from an endless array of styles, colors, and accents. From our family to yours, Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
This Monday, one day only. Earn a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40. That's a 20-cent fuel saver for every $40 you spend in-store and online. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
After getting swept earlier in the week to San Diego, the Brewers were looking to bounce back with a series win against the Dodgers as two of the best teams in baseball squared off again this afternoon. Let's go out to Dodger Stadium. Tarek Skubal on the mound for LA, in some trouble in the second. Brewers with the bases loaded. Luis Lara with a little grounder ball to short Mookie Betts that tossed to second, but Tommy Edman can't hold on. The error is going to score a run as Milwaukee takes the lead. Logan Henderson on the mound for the Brewers. He was great today. The only mistake he made was this pitch right here as Max Muncy gets all of it. Going to be a solo shot as the Dodgers tie the game at 1. Brewers would get it back in the 5th. A man on second for Jake Bauers, and he's going to get a nice 2-out hit. Chourio scores. Milwaukee goes in front. And then in the 7th, Bauers at the plate again, and he crushes this one into the gap out in center field. His 4th hit of the game. Chourio is going to score from first. Milwaukee leads 3-1. Next batter, Andrew Vaughn up to bat, and he's going to get one through to left. Bauers rounds third, trying to score, and he's in there, safe at the plate. Milwaukee would add a few more as they get the win 6-2. What a way to end the week. Bauers goes 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Jackson Chourio 3 for 5, but the best performance goes to Logan Henderson. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, just 1 run against, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts as he outduels Tarek Skubal. Brewers are now 77-48 on the season. So despite getting swept earlier in the week, the Brewers only lost half a game over the Cubs and are still holding on to a 5-game lead in the division. Milwaukee also has a 2-game lead for the best record in baseball. The Cardinals sitting at 63-61 after a series win over Chicago, and the Pirates continuing to slide at 16.5 back. Over in Minnesota, the Twins were taking on the Phillies this afternoon. First inning, Minnesota with the bases loaded. Brooks Lee at the plate, and Lee is going to send this ball high and deep to right, and it clears the wall for a grand slam. How about that? 4-run score. Twins go up big, but the Phillies would come back. 2 men on for Alex Bohm, and he pulls this one into deep left field, and that's gone for a 3-run shot. Phillies down just 1. Then later in the 8th inning, now tied at 5, and with the bases loaded, Brian De La Cruz adds a few more for Philly. He singles into right. That scores 2 runs. Philadelphia takes the lead, and that's how it would end. 7-5, the final. We've got the final day of the PGA FedEx St. Jude Championship. Scotty Scheffler started the day in first, but with a 2-stroke lead on the 3rd hole, an unlucky bounce hits the sprinkler head, and it's going to roll all the way into the water, and just like that, his lead is down to 1. But like any great athlete, Scheffler was unfazed. He would go on to birdie 2 of the next 3 holes. He would shoot a 66 on the day and finish 17 under par for the tournament, winning by 8 strokes and winning $3.6 million. It's Scheffler's 21st win on the tour. Well, as we inch closer to the start of the NFL season, the shape of this Packers team is becoming more apparent, and it's a shape of a team that can be very dangerous. Green Bay held another open practice this morning following Friday's preseason loss to Pittsburgh. And maybe the biggest takeaway today, Tucker Kraft continuing to ramp up. Kraft returned to the offense and participated in 11-on-11 drills for the first time this season, and he looked great, catching multiple passes, including a 12-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Love. On the defensive side of the ball, the cornerback position competition continues to heat up. It's uncertain who will be the starting 2 corners come week 1, as Keyshawn Nixon, Carrington Valentine, Brandon Cisse, and Benjamin St-Juste all have a shot. Green Bay has some time before they have to make a decision, but here's what head coach Matt LaFleur says he's looking for.
Obviously, it starts with doing your right assignment, and then it comes down to your style of play. How are you competing, going after the ball, not only in the pass game, but in the run game as well? Are you sticking your nose in there? And we need corners that are willing and capable tacklers.
We've got a lot to look forward to over these next few weeks. Preseason game 2, the Packers will be in Denver this Friday, August 21st at 8 p.m. That's all for sports. We've got more news after the break.
Do you have sewer problems hiding underground? Whether it's tree roots or common blockages, our video inspections not only detect what's causing the issue, but give you the video proof of what it is. Schedule your video inspection with us today.
Oak Leaf allows us to practice and provide surgical care that is on the forefront of technology.
This is very cutting edge here. There's a level of professionalism all the way from the check-in person to the nurses and anesthesia and everything. It just is very professional.
We can practice how we want and ultimately put patients at the very center of that. It's the only place I would let my family go.
Oak Leaf Surgical Hospital.
This August, take time to thrive. Start with People's Food Co-op, where fresh produce, local finds, and community have been at the heart of downtown for decades. Then take time for yourself at Brilliant Bodywork Med Spa, offering personalized treatments designed to help you look and feel your very best. Stay connected with Midwest Family Broadcasting, your local source for music, entertainment, and radio personalities that bring our community together. Planning for what's next? CLA helps businesses, organizations, and leaders turn opportunities into impact. And before your day is over, stop into Larson's General, where you'll discover unique gifts and everyday low-waste essentials. Visit lacrossedowntown.com to explore the August Thrive Downtown Guide and more.
Failed executive David Crowley spent recklessly, botched health insurance for thousands, raised property and sales taxes. Even David Crowley says there's no real difference between him and socialists.
Geez, that's crazy. I'm Tom Tiffany. My common sense plan, supporting law enforcement, cutting your taxes, and raising academic achievement. Kids who can read, a home you can own, and a community that's safe. Now that's how we move Wisconsin forward together.
The quality of their products are fabulous. That's why I always get my faucets and things through them, because I know they're gonna last. Everything they've ever replaced, toilets, faucets, shower heads, has lived its life to its fullest.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
When the summer heat has you looking for a thrill, today may be the perfect excuse to find one. National Roller Coaster Day is a chance to celebrate the rides that keep hearts racing and hair flying all summer long. The observance falls every year on August 16th. It marks the date in 1898 when Edwin Prescott patented an early vertical loop roller coaster. From the first click up the hill to the final scream on the way down, today is all about taking the ride. Now, I have to admit, I used to love roller coasters. I feel like the older I get, the more I hate them. But if you love them, today is definitely your chance. A little late now, but maybe you can hit them tomorrow. All right, don't go too far. We'll have a final look at your weather when we come back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Support local businesses by shopping at Bean Juice in Jackson Plaza. Start your day off right with fresh coffee roasted in-house. Open since 2002, Bean Juice is a woman-owned company. Enjoy a cup of comfort in a relaxed atmosphere for an elevated coffee experience. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
Go ahead, let the kids be kids and let the dog run through the house. Spill a little juice. Life isn't perfect and your floors don't have to worry about it. Luxury vinyl flooring from Sealands Carpeland is durable, affordable, and comes in a wide variety of beautiful styles that are made for real life. And when you're looking for timeless beauty, our tile is the perfect choice for showers, backsplashes, and floors that will last for generations. Sealands Carpeland in Coon Valley, where number one priority is you. Stop in today.
After a car accident, the insurance company may try to offer you a quick check. But quick doesn't mean fair. We've turned $10,000 insurance offers into over $700,000 and $0 offers into over $1 million. That's the difference that we make. At Pemberton Personal Injury Law Firm, we fight to make sure our clients get full value for their cases. Get the Pemberton Promise and call 608-FIGHT-FOR-YOU.
Worried about being a little fish in a big pond? At CBTC, you're not just a number. With small class sizes and a great faculty to student ratio, you'll get personalized attention from our dedicated instructors. Our comprehensive support systems include financial aid and academic advising, designed to help you succeed every step of the way. Dive into your future today and experience the difference at CBTC. Visit cbtc.edu to get started.
Today's lesson, how to spot high-pressure Harry. You know the guy. He starts with a sky-high price, then suddenly drops at thousands of dollars, but only if you buy today. At Clear Choice One-Owned Home Solutions, we don't play those games. We won't hold you hostage for 4 or 5 hours in your own home. We respect your time. We'll listen to your needs and help you find the right windows at the right price for your budget the first time. No pressure, no gimmicks, just honest solutions from local people you can trust.
Support local businesses by using Meridian Marketing Services in Jackson Plaza. From creative marketing and branding to digital solutions and promotional products, Meridian is committed to helping local businesses thrive. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
Take a look at this. We've got some fog first, then some clearing skies, then, of course, some good-looking skies to finish the day for Eau Claire. We'll follow suit as well in La Crosse as well. As you can see, the forecast kicking in there for you as well. Then we'll get into, again, the Eau Claire. We'll have some rainfall kicking in for Monday. As you can see that increasing. Similar conditions for La Crosse as well. And, of course, you're going to see more of that coming back in for Tuesday, dry for Wednesday and Thursday.
Can't wait. Looks like a fun week to get outside and enjoy the weather.
There you go. Well, you still can. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.